You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We've got William Lewis, the filmmaker of Camp FEMA, did a great job. We have the film here. I'm going to ask him what a few clips are he thinks we should play. Audio for the radio, video for the video listeners, kind of a first sneak peek as well, not just the trailer you just saw. Coming up, last hour, William Lewis will continue to be with us with Gary Franchi, the producer of Camp FEMA. We'll tell you all about the film, and they're really experts on FEMA camps, so am I. So we'll take your questions on FEMA camps, on the police state, on the cashless society control grid, tie it into the no-buy list for gun owners, tie it into the no-fly list, the shutting down of garage sales, the feds going after eBay, this total control of the economy. That's all coming up. Right now, let's go to Gene, Anti-Federalist, Andrew, Pat, Wayne, and others. Gene, you're on the air. Thanks for holding.
Okay. What I want to mention is on September 25th and 26th, there's a meeting of the G20 in Pittsburgh.
And they're saying no semi-automatic rifles allowed in the city at that time. In fact, that's in my stack, but print assault weapons ban for G20. I want to cover that. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, on truthdig.org, there's a big story about it. But the other thing I want to mention, her name is Naomi Wolf, has done a very good, it was earlier than your material, but she details the 10 steps which a government will use to go from democracy to a fascist state.
Yeah, we've had her on, and she's been critical of Obama now. She's a Rhodes Scholar, and she goes over the 10 steps. Yes, and it's all exactly what's happening.
Yeah, and I think that this G20 meeting on the 25th and 26th of September in Pittsburgh may be the event that they're all getting geared up for.
Well, we're going to get guests on about the G20 assault weapons ban, which is all semi-automatic handguns and rifles. And what they do is that, see, for special events, they say you don't have your rights. Then they expand it out to everything. Anything else, Gene?
No, I'm thinking of going there, but I'm looking at this picture of the paramilitary being there, and I'm wondering if I'm going to get, Yeah,
well, that's part of the intimidation. That's why they hire provocateurs to attack the police so they can rubber bullet the whole innocent crowd to then scare everybody into not going to political events. This is all, they've been caught in Denver last year. It's in the Obama Deception Extras. Admitted the police attacked their own cops. They were caught in Canada a year and a half ago at the North American Union Summit, police attacking police. These are hardcore criminals, and they never get in trouble for it. Ma'am, I appreciate your call. Yeah, here it is. Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, assault weapon ban for G20 summit. Gun debate springs from city proposal to control protesters. Now, of course, concealed carry people are everywhere with guns, which is even more dangerous, but they don't care. They don't want to see people with guns out in the open because that breaks the spell that guns are illegal. See, they run these ads and billboards saying report illegal guns, and all the shows are based in New York or Chicago, the dramas where a cop finds a gun in somebody's house and takes them to jail for it. Weak-minded people see that and think guns are illegal in Arizona and Texas, when they're only illegal in D.C. and New York and Chicago. Pittsburgh short-lived ban on assault weapons quashed by Attorney General. The General Assembly in 94 is still on the city's books, and it may get new life under legislation driven by the next month's G20 summit. A little notice clause in the proposed ordinance, written by Mayor Luke Ravenstall's administration to keep protesters from thwarting police crowd control efforts, invokes the default assault weapons ban. The clause says no person shall possess an array of items including 37 contraband weapons listed on the ban. So see, this has been thrown out before, but they're criminals. They don't care. For the purpose of defeating lawful removal by police. Its effect is a matter of debate. So, again, under national or local emergencies, they say you don't have a right to your guns because they're tyrant scum working for offshore banks, raping us out of existence.
This is